risings. Grand risings. Grand rising. I'm on my morning mental this morning. I wasn't going to do a morning mental this morning, but my phone woke me up. My phone won't stop vibrating. My phone is blowing up. Grand rising to everybody. I'm on a true morning mental this morning because I've only been back in the earth realm for about a few minutes and my phone's dancing across the table. I'm trying to figure out what happened. Why is my phone bouncing across the table? And I got my phone and started looking at it. And I see all these messages. And I'm like, what's going on? Did you not catch Facts Over Feelings last night? Maybe that's what happened. Maybe somebody had an opinion about the destroyer. Maybe that's what it was. I wasn't sure. It was early in the morning. Trying to figure out what happened. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Grand rising to all of you. And then I saw what everybody was talking about. And I looked and I said, what hath we here? You see, I told you all a long time ago that the easiest way to appeal to a person and get them to do what you want them to do is to appeal to their base instincts, to appeal to their base vibrations. There are four that you will fall for every time: sex, your emotions, who has more than you, and who gets to do something you don't. Those are the keys that we are taught are easy to manipulate anyone at any time. It doesn't require any reasoning. It doesn't require any thought. It requires you to purely respond in emotion. And if I can get you to respond to emotions, I can control you, I can manipulate you, and I can set your ass up. You see, that's what real strategists do. We sit there and try to figure what's your trigger. Let me say it again. We try to figure what's your trigger, because if we can trigger you, we can make you do something so stupid that we win the game. As I have popularized the saying, this is chess, not checkers. So let me take a step back for all you emotional people this morning. The NFAC has a very distinct mission. I've said it millions of times. We are here to protect black people, to protect our black community, to protect. That is our job. I already told you all a million times, we do not align ourselves with the BLM. We are not a part of the BLM. We don't do dumb shit like all of the people who have jumped on the bandwagon of the BLM. And in case y'all haven't noticed, there's more white people running around screaming Black Lives Matter. There's more white people that's out here in the streets so-called protesting. There's white people out here acting like they're you, and then as soon as the shit goes left, they want you to do something about it. That's a trick bag and a setup. They're appealing to your base instincts. So I wake up this morning to all of these videos being sent to me under these bullshit ass headlines. The white militia is in Kenosha and they're shooting black people. I said, really? Show me the video of the white people shooting black people. Show me the black people that have been shot. Where is the video of these white militia? Who is this white militia that is shooting black people? And the videos that I got shows a white person running down the street with a weapon, getting beat up by other white people. And then this person gets beat to the ground and starts shooting. The same person then gets up and gives up to the police when they show up. That's strange. I saw white people shooting white people who were out in the street acting like white people who then had to turn themselves over to more white people. See, this is why I told y'all, don't let everybody co-opt your movement. Don't let everybody come on board and be your allies. That's why I said we are by black people, for black people, and only black people could join. Jacob Blake has already been shot. Jacob Blake is in the hospital recovering. He's going to be paralyzed. Jacob Blake is going to be paid severely by the city of Kenosha. Jacob Blake got shot, but nobody had sent me a video showing a black person getting shot that was standing up. I haven't seen that. I've seen white people who the same reason they like to jump into a mosh pit and get violent for no reason. I seen them out there. You gonna call me up this morning talking about we need y'all out here. You don't need us out here. Y'all need to see what they're doing. They're baiting you, you dumbasses. There's no white militia per se. White people running around with weapons in the middle of a white protest. Yet y'all want to see the black militia come in and fight white people who are fighting other white people. Y'all still don't get it. It's still bait. So get out of my inbox talking about, oh, we need y'all out here. We need the black militia out here. Because the what? The white militia. The white militia. Who is this white militia? Where is this white militia? Give me a name of the white militia that is being allowed to walk through the streets of Kenosha and gun down black people. Don't come to me all emotional and all bent out of shape because somebody out there filmed. Here's the other part. Filmed white people shooting white people. And then the police show up. And the first thing you want to do is go call the black militia. And the craziest part is I'm hearing this from black people who ain't going to bust a grape in a fruit fight. I didn't hear not one person say, join me in Kenosha. I'm on my way. They shooting black people. I haven't seen not one communique from a person that has jumped in my inbox saying, yeah, where y'all at? And then I checked their background and they hooked up with the Edomite. I haven't seen not one person come to me yet and show me black people trying to stand their ground because, well, trying to stand their ground. And they getting shot down by this white militia. I haven't seen that. I've seen a bunch of emotional people who are trying to think that we're going to jump on the side of a bunch of white people who decided that they going to rep BLM all of a sudden that we don't align with because that movement has been co-opted. Sit back and tell us to go run our ass down in the middle of some shit that if you haven't noticed, you didn't get the whole fucking story. People out there trying to protect their property are shooting people. See, I told y'all, level 2, looters, people who don't give a damn about Jacob Blake. They don't care about the fact that that man got shot. They don't give a damn about trying to stop the police brutality against black people. They just see an opportunity to get some shit. And they're getting it. And now some people know that, so they took a weapon and bust them in their ass. But don't come to me like the white militia has showed up and they're marching around shooting black people. That is not what the fuck is going on. And no declared white militia has shown up in Kenosha. But you got people in an open carry state who are taking guns to protest and not afraid to use them. So my question to the good folks of Wisconsin, including all of those cities involved like Milwaukee, where people talk real strong. Yes, they do. Your state is open carry. Yet you want me to believe ain't none of you black folks got no guns to open carry out there. Can't none of you black folks out there put yourselves together and go up against these. What I saw was 1 or 2 white boys walking around with a semi-automatic that was getting his ass whipped and shot everybody back. Y'all got to stop this trick bag maneuvering. It's not going to work unless you're going to pick up a weapon your damn self and say, hey, NFAC, we here. Let's rock. White people shooting white people under the name of BLM. White people. I'm going to say it again. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about this. I'm not about to sacrifice one black life because a white person decided to shoot another white person in the middle of some goddamn looting, and y'all calling that a militia. Go do your research. Stop talking to me all sideways and stupid. Find out what a militia is before you. This ain't the cavalry. This ain't, if y'all want to put together a vigilante mob and just roll through and blow shit away, don't let nobody stop you. You see, you want us to be everything that you won't be and that you want to accuse us of being. So when the shit goes sideways, your hands are clean. I haven't seen no black people getting shot by white people in Kenosha. Every video y'all saw, y'all sent me, y'all haven't taken the time to look at. This ain't no, I told you, this ain't kumbaya. We're not a part of the Rainbow Coalition. I can't get black people to love themselves first before y'all start running around wanting to take up arms for somebody else. Well, they're your allies. No, if they were our allies, they would talk to their mothers and their fathers that are police officers. They would talk to their mothers and their fathers that are politicians. If they were our allies, they would then do those things and we wouldn't have to have these situations. But don't wait till shit gets turned up in the street and all of a sudden you see somebody out there with a gun and the first thing you want to scream is white militia. A white man with a gun is not a militia. They used to call them mass shooters. They don't have those no more. I seen the video, so please don't come with that. We need you here. We are not the cavalry. When you live in a state that open carries. And the last time I ain't seen no black folks out there with guns. I ain't seen no white folks out there shooting black folks with guns. So why are you screaming for the black militia to come into a situation where it's the white folks that are out of control? It's the white folks out there tearing up shit. It's the white folks out there running around with guns shooting each other. It's the white folks that are claiming to be BLM now. Y'all don't even see that they don't stole the fucking movement and now they're going to use it to bait y'all into it. Well, they're not baiting me and nor am I putting people's lives in jeopardy behind some bullshit that you're not up with. So get the fuck out of my inbox with that bullshit this morning. Black folks to protect black folks for black folks. I was waiting for y'all to pull some shit like that. I keep telling y'all we're not stupid and we don't fall for the bait. Now when we see the white militia shooting down black people, you ain't gonna have to send me a video. And that's my word this morning. That's what's on my morning mental. GTFOH with that bullshit. And go back and look at what you're looking at. White people running around with guns in an open carry state. Not organized at all. I ain't seen not one militia yet. I see people doing exactly what you can do, exercising their constitutional rights. The guy carried a gun to a protest. He was looking for some trouble. People standing out in front of their property, shooting people who are trying to loot. They're looting. They're stealing. And people are trying to protect their shit. So yeah, they done got out there and started shooting motherfuckers. That ain't no militia. But don't come to me talking about, oh, they're shooting black people down in the street. Oh. First of all, if they were shooting black people down in the street, I'm pretty sure that the brothers and sisters up there in Milwaukee and all through all those other little places that's up there in Wisconsin would stand up and do something. So somebody please send me the video of the black person getting shot. Please. Don't send me no more videos of white people shooting white people, fighting white people like they're in a fucking mosh pit somewhere and that this is some goddamn some shit from back in the damn 80s. Don't send me that bullshit. Unless you know what you're talking about, keep your motherfucking mouth shut. If you're not going to do anything, keep your motherfucking mouth shut and let us monitor the situation. We on deck. We got our eyes on. I ain't seen nothing. And we're not so stupid to fall for your uninformed, well, we need to do something. Yes, we need to do something. Not me need to do something. Take that M and flip it to a W. That's what I woke up to this morning. That's what happened after 24 hours of everybody else sitting on their ass being quiet when I gave y'all the floor for y'all to do something. You didn't do shit. When I told you if you didn't like what NFAC was doing, you could do something. When I told y'all for all the naysayers, for all the little teacup wearing motherfuckers who can't get me off their mind, who just obsessed with me but not obsessed with getting justice for our people, I gave y'all the floor for 24 hours and you did nothing. You did absolutely fucking nothing. You didn't even talk. Now all of a sudden that we back open for business, here you bring your punk ass around here talking about we need to send y'all in. No, you need to take your punk ass in. Especially when it's white folks killing white folks. That's my morning mental for this morning. That's what I woke up to. Phone vibrating. I just got back. Isn't it amazing that y'all can stay up 24 hours on your phone? But you could have spent that same time in your car on your way to either Lafayette or Kenosha. I keep telling y'all, y'all say y'all can do this, then do it. Otherwise, don't make foolish decisions and don't jump to conclusions until you have all the facts. See, that's what real people do. They don't jump to a conclusion until they have all the facts. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to say it, but I've heard some other people talking that this is all they've been waiting for. Interesting. Black people, y'all are an interesting group because now all of a sudden you're saying you need this, but you're not looking at how you're being triggered. You're being set up, and they're trying to use you to set us up. Who do you think put them white boys in the street with guns and told them go start some shit? Y'all always want to talk about that black people are getting paid off, that black people are the ones that's turning against their own people. But y'all act like white folks got out of that business. It's easy to run into a crowded building and light a firecracker and say he's shooting, because most of y'all will fall for that trick too. So you want me to believe that a white militia has showed up in Wisconsin like they wasn't already there in that racist ass state? You want me to believe that they're hunting down black people? And some of y'all watch too much fucking TV because you really believe that there's going to be a running gunfight when this man, the governor, has already asked for the National Guard to be deployed. When the police, who have had zero presence, they have actually had zero presence to let shit spiral out of control. Y'all don't even see how they baiting you. And you can be baited all day. You will not bait me nor the people that I have pledged to protect inside of the NFAC. White people shooting white people in the middle of the fucking night, out just wilding and looting and shit. That has nothing to do with the black struggle, has nothing to do with black liberation, has nothing to do with the reform of policing. That's just wild motherfuckers in the street. And contrary to popular belief, NFAC is not a bunch of wild motherfuckers in the street. When y'all get some real shit, come my way. Until then, pay close attention and stop being so fucking easily baited. And if you pussy, I'm going to say it. If you pussy and you know you ain't going to do nothing, don't talk to me. I'm for real. Don't talk to me. Go on up and crawl up under whoever the fuck raised you the way you was and stay the fuck out of real men's faces, because you're becoming an annoyance to me. That's for all you big ass boys walking around. That's for all you immature types. And one last thing, I have always lifted up my brothers and sisters who have felons. I have always lifted you up. I've told you that in the NFAC, we will even work to try to get your rights restored, even though they've done it to so many of us. But the last thing I want to hear, and I'm going to say this, is a motherfucker who can never own a weapon, who can't pick up a weapon and stand the post, and won't stand the post illegally, run they fucking mouth about what we're doing when we're the ones that can. Look here, little teacup man who would be in love with me, who did so much time in prison that I think you must have been somebody's girlfriend. I checked your records. You can't even hold a weapon. You're a felon. So you can't even get out here with us. So that's why you're running your mouth so much. But don't worry, I got felons on the team that we're cleaning up that are not afraid to pick up a weapon. And if push come to shove, they'll pick up a weapon irregardless of whether or not they're a felon, because they believe that much in their people. So I don't have to deal with people who can't even legally stand on the same level that what we're doing out here. Now it makes sense to me why you have such a hard on. You can't do what we're doing. And if y'all want to sit around and follow an ex-con that's already been disavowed by the same science he claims to be a member of, you be my guest. I'll see y'all in Sheol. In the meantime, stop telling me that they shooting people down in Kenosha when it's white people shooting white people. When the black blood gets spilled in that moment by a white militia, then and then only will you not have to ask me anything. Y'all have a good goddamn morning and keep sitting back and watch this whole thing unfold, because you're going to see now who bout it and who's not, who pays attention, who's just trying to trigger you, and who's trying to set off a civil war that they know that they can neither participate in nor win, but will probably be more than happy to march their punk ass back to the slave fields when we're all wiped the fuck out. And that's coming from someone that's supposed to be an FBI agent that's trying to get you all killed, because if I was, this is my opportunity. Don't y'all see how stupid this shit sound? If you believe any of the shit that they said about us or me, this is what my purpose would be. Ooh, good. I can lead everybody in and get us slaughtered. That's what them spooky people been trying to tell you. And I'm telling you that no, I told you what our mission has always been. It has never changed. It is to protect our communities. It is to protect our women and children, protect them. Not go out like this is Gladiator 300, where we're going to take on the whole Persian army and go out in a blaze of glory and end up as a 5-minute blurb in a history book. We've already made history. We're not about to end stupidly because we're listening to stupid, emotional people who will not pick up a sword. Truth hurts. Don't like it? Do something different. Y'all have a wonderful day. It's my morning mental. Woke me up to this bullshit. I still got all eyes on Bree. Y'all have a great day. You really do. Keep your eyes open. Keep your head on a swivel. And remember, anytime somebody brings you information, always ask yourself this question: how does this profit me? And y'all should be glad that I'm not young and immature and impulsive and uneducated and illiterate and blind to the ways of the white man. Be glad of that. Because people like that, who are hot-headed and lead by emotion, they will get you killed. And they will have that dumbass look on their face right up until the end. You cannot win a war unintelligently. Chess moves. They're trying to bait you. And what I've seen in those videos, I watch everyone in every video. I didn't see not one black person. So miss me with the bullshit. NFAC for life, motherfuckers. Shalom.